Protecting your acts, looking after the people on your stage. You have a duty of care to everybody in the room, but I would argue the acts over the audience. After all, these are the people that have the courage and the artistic endeavour to come on stage and try and make a room full of strangers laugh, and that always has to be respected, no matter what level anybody's operating at. If an act has performed and the set did not go well, they're already experiencing emotions. There is punishment enough. They do not need the MC or the host coming in and mocking them and kicking them when they're down. That's just not on. The audience know what happened and the act is feeling the emotions of what happened. There's an instant feedback in comedy. You either get laughs or you don't. And if it's been 5 minutes of no laughter, please don't come in and make mockery of the person that was on stage before them. Now, what you can't do, however, though, is compromise your authenticity as an MC whilst trying to protect that act. You can't come back on stage and say, wasn't that act amazing, everybody, when everybody full well knows that they weren't. That means you just damage your authenticity, and you're the friendly guide through the evening. It's highly important that everybody trusts you. There are other ways of protecting acts. I have a policy in any of my rooms, whether it's me emceeing or a guest MC, that any comedians performing within their first 10 gigs, after the performance, that is explained to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tom. It was just his 7th ever gig. It takes a lot of courage to come up on stage and try and make strangers laugh, and I should point out, ladies and gentlemen, some of you really are rather strange. Now, if the act did well, then 7 gigs in and doing well puts them in context as highly positive. If they didn't do very well on their 7th gig, which is entirely likely because it's a steep learning curve performing stand-up comedy, it puts them in some kind of context and protects them. If the act has just been really weird and off the wall and still didn't get laughs, I can say something along the lines of, that's one of the reasons I love this job, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the range of wild and colourful people I get to deal with on a daily or weekly basis. And then you can reset the room further by, of course, doing a joke on a topic that they mentioned, doing some crowd work, running into some of your own material, resetting the room, and then laying it out for the next act to come on, keeping that stage fair for every comedian.